Hello and welcome to the weather update. It's a little after 10 p.m. on May 8th, 2019, and we had another day with a lot of clouds around, particularly in the first half of the day. It didn't really clear out until later in the afternoon. This is the MODIS satellite. You can see all these mostly mid-level clouds, and they did start moving out later in the afternoon, later, like after 3 o'clock, but by and large, it was a fairly cloudy day, and we didn't really see the sun until much later. Unfortunately, here is another satellite loop from the Weather Service, and you can see here don't have many clouds around right now. The night will be mostly clear, but you can see what's waiting in the wings for us tomorrow. All that junk that's moving in. Temperatures were fairly cool today. We'll just take a look at the high temperatures at Farmingdale and see. Fairly cool. So right now 53 degrees. And we'll load this 53. So it hit 67. Alright, so you can see it was cloudy. It's weird to have it clear at Farmingdale, but there was a mid-level clouds. I don't think that we're getting picked up on the thing there. There was a lot of mid-level cloudiness today. Not a nice blue sky. That's the point. So let's go look at the models. Let's take a look and see what's coming our way for the next couple of days into the weekend. I'm not going to go any beyond that. So we have this high here that's, again, if we were further north and east over Maine or over this part of Canada, we probably had nice clear skies, but we're going to be dealing with clouds. Still be dry tomorrow. Then here comes a rain system for Friday. Yep, more freaking rain again for Friday. And then another high tries to build in for Saturday, but that front stalled out is probably going to keep us in the clouds. And then more rain for Sunday. And then another, it looks like this is something interesting here that happens. Take a look at this. This storm system right here, it just blows up right off the coast here. And I'll have to look at some of the other models and see if it shows up. But again, could be a connection with all those warm waters there. It just blows up and we get heavy rain for Tuesday, and then that moves out, and maybe we could get some nice weather after that. Alright, I said I wasn't going to go beyond that. So that's the GFS. Let me see if some of the other, I don't know if the ICON goes that far out. Let's see if that storm shows up on any of the other models. I'm just curious. It does, but it's weaker on the ICON. It's probably just a GFS thing. Let me look at the Canadian just to see. That shows up as well. Yep, it does show up on the Canadian. So the Canadian and the GFS have this big soaker, but it has the soaker being more Monday and not Sunday. So the timing's a little different, but we got more soakers on the way. And all we got to do is look. Well, let me go ahead and get this closer to our area. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go back to the GFS. Let's go to the regions, northeast, and let's see how much rain we're going to get by the time we get to, say, Monday. Alright, so total cumulative precip. Alright, not much rain tomorrow, and then we get into Friday. Here comes the rain. Most of that rain looks like it's going to go north of us, so it doesn't look like Friday will be a soaker. Saturday won't be. Sunday won't be. It's that Tuesday event that the GFS has, putting us way over 2 inches of rain. And if we go ahead and look at the other model, I'm not going to look at the Canadian because that's not a. They said these storm systems are into next week. I can't. It's too far into the distance. I can't focus on those storm systems. What I can focus on is the next couple of days. Alright, so I'll just show you that we're going to be stuck in the clouds. So tomorrow, you see, your clouds, overcast skies, but no precipitation. Friday, that's when we have the risk of precipitation. Saturday, stuck in the clouds. Sunday, stuck in the clouds. Monday, stuck in the clouds. Tuesday, there's that storm. Look at that. Looks like a tropical system. And look at that thing. Looks like a tropical system. And then maybe we could finally clear it out Wednesday for a little bit, and more clouds. More clouds. And then maybe by next weekend, maybe we get some clear sky. Maybe, but we keep getting disappointed. Every time it looks like we're going to get out of this, we don't. So let's go look at the temperatures, see what the temperatures will be doing for the next GFS temperature. So tomorrow will be cool. We'll be cool, only in the 50s. At least we won't be dealing with the heat. What about Friday? Start to see the heat build up a little bit. Front moves through Saturday. Seasonal temperatures in the mid-60s. And Sunday we drop again. And because I wonder if that storm, the reflection of that storm shows up here a little bit. So let's look at the dew points. Dew points. Stays dry tomorrow, so tomorrow will be low humidity, but then you can see we get that tropical flow into Saturday. It's going to be humid Friday. It's going to be humid Friday. Front comes through Saturday, dries out, more comfortable. And Sunday as well, low dew points. So let's shift over to the NAM. Let's look at the, actually not the 3 kilometer one. We're going to look at the 12 kilometer one. And we're going to look at the 18Z run because I don't have enough of the 0Z run in yet. And we will go and look at the rainfall for the weekend, show you what it has. So Thursday stays dry. Friday we got to worry about this. But it looks like for the most part it's showery. It's not going to be raining all the time, so it's not going to be a soaker. Won't be too much rain. We'll have to keep our eye on the next system, but that's out of range for the NAM, so we can't actually look at that. So again, in the next couple days, I don't really see any soakers. The next threat for rain is Friday with the showers, and even then, I don't know how much rain that's going to be until we go and look at this. So it's like total accumulated precip. Not much. Under a half an inch, maybe probably a quarter of an inch. So it won't be that much rain. We have to watch for more next week, I think. But one thing is a certainty, and that is as we shift over to the 12Z. I meant the 3 kilometer NAM, because I have to use the 3 kilometer NAM because, and again it's using this. I have to use the 3 kilometer NAM because that's the only one that shows the cloud. The cloud. So you'll see here plenty of clouds for Thursday. And just going to be stuck in the clouds. That's the thing. And this doesn't really go as far. I can't show you Saturday. So the last thing I'll just look at is the sea surface temperature anomaly, and then I'm going to wrap up this weather update. A lot of stuff that happened today that I got to deal with and report on. Regarding the railroad. So that'll be another video, which you'll see will be up before this one. But you know, my computer takes time rendering videos. It can take a while, so you're probably not going to see this video until after 11. Alright, let's see surface temperature anomalies. Alright, oh, that does not look good. Look at that. Look at how warm these waters are off the Atlantic. This is exactly what my concern is. Whoa. This is exactly my concern here. Look at this. Look at this warm water off the East Coast. This is what I mean. That system could get over these waters and explode into a possible tropical storm. We're going to have a terrible tropical season. And if you're living along the South Shore in your little enclave, you're going to be impacted the worst by it. But they're unaware of it. So the anomaly here, we'll change that to Fahrenheit. The water temperature is 12.8 degrees Fahrenheit above normal. This is this is about 100 miles or so southeast of Atlantic City. 13.7 degree anomaly. So this water is really on fire, and if we go and we take it off the anomalies, and we just look at the actual temperatures, for those who just want to see the actual temperatures, look at that. We'll change that to Fahrenheit. 70! Oh my God! That's almost 80 degrees already. That's enough to support a hurricane. Man, this is crazy. We really need to be very worried. That's all I have to say. This could be the year we get hit by one, maybe even several hurricanes or tropical systems. And the typical historical track of hurricanes gives the worst impacts usually to the South Shore and the East End. So, but you never know. We could have one that could track in like Sandy too. But this is something we got to be aware of, and I'm going to keep my eye on this because we are really in a bad situation with these sea surface temperatures. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care and have a good night.